Hi. Today we are back. I'm your teacher, Edwin, GAMA, your computer teacher. Today we'll do a revision on the mail merge. Okay, not the details. The details is given into your book. Just a short revision. Okay. First we'll see what is mail merge. So mail merge, the definition is that it is used to send letters to letters having the same information to a number of people at different addresses. Now, what does this really mean? Suppose your sister is getting married, right, and you have to invite, say, 20 people who are staying in different parts of India or different parts of the world. Now, the invitation, and they are very far, so you cannot send them invitation cards. So what you do is you type out an invitation. First, you type it, so that becomes your main document. In other words, you're typing the text, right? You're typing you're typing that when is the when is the date of the wedding take place, when are the various activities that or rituals will take place. You give the whole details, right? And then you want to send that document to 50 people. The same document, mind you, the same information is being sent to 50 different people, right? 50 different people, right, through one document. Okay, so that is the definition of mail merge, where it is used to send letters having the same information to a number of people at different addresses. Okay. Now for this, what do you need? Basically, you need first of all the name of the persons whom you want to send the invitation to, as my example of your sister's marriage. So you need the names of the person whom you're going to send the invitation to, and the addresses and the city and the pin code and the state and maybe their mobile numbers. Okay. So let's see. So that is what we call the data source. Now we'll see what is data source. It consists of a mailing list. The mailing list means the person to whom you're going to send the mail to, or in our case, send the invitation to. Our example. Okay, the data is organized in tabular form along with field names. Now, this is an example I've given to you. I've done an example here. Now, for example, like you see that this is the field names. The field names are, say, name here, address here, city here, pin code, and then the phone number. Okay. Now, always remember this table or this field names are in a tabular form. Means it's in the form of a table. Now, a table is basically made into rows and basically made into columns. Okay, when you're talking about rows, so we say horizontal is row and vertical is column. Okay, horizontal is row and vertical is column. We're looking at it this way. So like now, so that means this where Abhi is written, Nainital is Nainital, and Malital Nainital is written, city Nainital, the pin code 2630002, and Abhi's phone number is written, or Anita, and then she stays in Sukatal, so the city is Nainital, the pin is 263001, and then the pin and the phone number. Okay, so this part is known as a row, and this part is which is dividing is known as a column. Is it okay? So there are how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 columns, and there are 2, and they are 1, 2, 3. There are 3 rows. So 5 columns and 3 rows. This is an example of a table. Okay. Then you have the main document. As I said, the main document, in my introduction I had told you, the main document contains the text to be sent. Means that is the invitation. That is the invitation that is going to be sent to the person. Okay, that is the document. Okay. Then right, now when we are talking here, main document contains the text to be sent to the recipients. Now, who are the recipients? It's very important to note. Whenever you're doing mail merge, there are 2 things that really get involved. The person who is sending the mail is known as a sender. Okay, and the person who is receiving the mail is known as a recipient. Okay, or the receiver of the mail is known as a recipient. Okay, now therefore, what does the main document do? The main document contains the text to be sent to the recipients. Okay, right. Now, what are the steps that basically you require to perform a mail merge? Basically, a mail merge needs basically 3 steps to be performed. The first is that you have got to create the main document. Again, telling you the main document is what? The text that you want to send as a mail. Okay, then you have to specify the data source. This is the data source where it is in the form of a table. Okay, like you can have that is depending upon what table, how many tables you want, right? Or how many names you want. In my example, I've just taken five columns and I've taken 3 rows. Okay, but it could be more, it could be less. Okay, so in our case, this is our data source. What is our data source? Our data source is name, address, city, pin, phone, and the people whom we will receive the letter that we are sending is Abhi and Anita. And the address Malital, Nainital, and Sukatal, Nainital, and the city is Nainital, and the pin code is 263002 and 263001, right? And the phone number. Okay, so this is just an example. Okay, and the third one is when you join together. Merge means join. When you're joining the main document and the data source. Okay, when you join it together, so first what do, you create the main document, which you create, as I said, you type, then specify the data source, means you are creating this table, and thirdly you merge the main document and the data source. What do? You merge the main document and the data source. In other words, you merge these two here. Okay, the details you can look at the chapter mail merge, which is chapter number 4 in your textbook. Thank you.